Okay, so we're on ratio, proportion, and percents. We're starting a new chapter, and we're in your TABE Success book, page 81. So let's talk some vocabulary first. A ratio is a comparison between two quantities. That's a fancy way to say we're looking at the differences in the number from one thing to another. For example, we could say there's 1 girl to 5 boys in the room. And you can express that different ways. You could say 5 to 1. You can use the colon, the dot dot, 1 to 5. Or you can express it as a fraction, 1 over 5. So there's 3 different ways to express a ratio. And in the book, they give you some examples so you can kind of get used to it. So the first example they give is Ona uses 4 cups of flour for every cake she bakes. And what we're comparing is how many cups of flour versus how many cakes. Now, it's for every cake, so every cake is 1 cake. So our comparison can be written 3 different ways. We can go 4 to 1, 4 colon 1, or 4 over 1. Now, remember when you're doing the order, what order do I put it in? You put it as it's written. So it was 4 cups first, so the 4 goes first. Then it's for every cake, so the 1 goes second. 4 to 1, and if it's a fraction, if you're expressing it that way, it's 4 over 1. Next example they give, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend brand A. 4 to 5, 4 colon 5, 4 over 5, and we're comparing the doctors. By the way, there's a typo in your book. They're showing you that as 4 to 1. That's a typo, a mistake that they made. It should be 4 to 5. Bob drove 55 miles per hour. We're comparing miles to hours. 55 to 1, 55 colon 1, or 55 over 1. And it becomes an improper fraction because the 55 is going first. So a couple things to remember. Order is important. And this is from the book, the little section they give you. They say fractions are easy, but you know, to me it seems like writing 4 dot dot 1, that's not hard. It seems to me that 4 to 1, that's not hard either. If you have fractions, reduce them. For example, if you have 5 over 10, get it down. Do your simplification. However, if it's a mixed number, leave it alone. For example, if you have 10 over 5, leave that alone. Just write it out and be done with it. We want to see the ratio that's going on, so we don't want that reduced. Now in your book, you've got page 81, 1 through 10 to do, and they give you an example. Each inch on the map stands for 25 miles. And what they want you to do is 2 things. Write the words out that you're comparing, or the things that you're comparing, inches to miles, and the actual number. Each inch, so that's 1, is good for 25 miles. So it's 1 over 25. So you've got 9 more problems to do. Good luck.